dub that one out.
Wolverine would probably not show up in Captain America 2, but you never know someday. You never know. I never thought this would happen, and now here we are.
Alright. Guys, again, this is not Price is Right, please.
Another question for Tom, even though all of you are amazing. Your character has mythology both in the comics and in actual mythology, so I was wondering what your favorite story from Norse mythology was.
There's a really good story about how I can't remember the specifics of it, but basically Loki, he disguises himself as a horse. Why is that in the script, Kevin? And he actually sort of saves, he saves Asgard, I think. But or maybe he doesn't. He's always like sailing it and then trying to destroy it and then sailing it again. But I love that I think it's about, there are some apples involved, and he needs to distract everyone's attention from the apples, and he goes and he distracts. He distracts a female horse by changing a horse. Do you know the story? Anyway, there's a horse involved.
Pretty horse. You're good? Is that? Alright, yes, I think maybe 2 more questions.
Hi, my name is Elle, and I apologize because you're all amazing, but I have to ask Tom on behalf of all in my review of Thor, I dubbed the movie Loki, like many people, because we all felt that your portrayal was so amazing. How did you tap into that very tortured spirit? Because you come across kind of like Gene Wilder's here.
It's so funny. People at my drama school used to say I look like Gene Wilder.
Very high compliment. My favorite actor.
Thank you. Yeah, he's amazing. I'm one of the. Anyway, Gene Wilder. Come with me.
Come on, kids, to my creepy factory.
With pure imagination. I can't believe I just did that. No, honestly,
Can you use a little bit of the Avengers theme in that voice?
I don't know the words, Clark, sorry. I feel like acting is really, the art of being an actor is the privilege of living in the shoes of someone else for a time. And my great privilege with Loki is a very, very charismatic and very beloved villain. And the word villain, I think, is interesting because villains don't believe that they're villains. They think they're doing the right thing, no matter how misguided that is. And that was really my corner that I came to it from. I thought, how can I make this relatable, accessible, and somehow meaningful, and three-dimensional, and you know, everything that's ever moved me in cinema is ultimately human. And so I tried to make Loki possess as much humanity as I could. So it's a huge compliment to hear that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Anyone have a question for not Tom Hiddleston?
Hi, my name's Amy, and I have to do this with Tom. Beautiful man. Now my question is for everyone.
Okay. Don't you think Tom is a beautiful man?
As you're playing all these characters and as you're being in these movies, do you find yourselves becoming more emotionally attached to the characters? And do you find, like, when you're having conversations about them, that you become defensive?
I'll briefly say yes.
Anyone else?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, man, you love Cap.
I got lost in Tom's love. Sorry. What was the question again? Was it about Tom? I love Tom too.
I think it was about just like, I think it was sort of, is that like a method acting question? Like, do they get so into their characters that there's...
Like, if you get so involved in playing these parts over a long period of time, do you become, like, super emotionally attached to the character that you're playing?
Definitely. I mean, I become pretty attached to every character I play, whether it's a short amount of time or a long amount of time. Think about films, that it's permanent. You know what I mean? Everything you do on film is forever, especially now. You know, this stuff's going to last. You know, my kids will see this stuff. So if you don't approach every day as something extremely personal, you're doing it in service. So every role you play, whether you play it for 4 movies or for 2 weeks, you know, it's something that's personal and it's something that matters, and you got to take it seriously. So yeah, there's a deep attachment.
I think let's just do one more question. One more question.
All right.
No, we gotta easy. All right, yes.
All right, hello. First of all, thank you guys for turning Marvel into something amazing. And thank you, Tom, for turning Loki into one of my top 20 favorites. And thirdly, this question is for Kevin. I recently bought the Entertainment Weekly magazine for the Avengers, and I noticed that you got like new movies on the way, like Guardians of the Galaxy and the Inhumans. I feel like you're planning to bring the cosmic Marvel heroes together the same way you did with the Avengers, and if that's gonna happen, is that gonna happen? Well, I mean, certainly we're going to continue. You know, we're working on a movie. We're in pre-production of a movie called Iron Man 3 right now. We've got a great director named Shane Black, who's taking the reins of that character. And Iron Man 3 will be the first of what we sort of refer to as a phase 2 of this Avengers Assemble saga that will culminate, God willing, in Avengers 2. Movies like Inhumans and Guardians, you know, could certainly fit into that. Those movies, though, we'll introduce the groups in those movies. You know, we're not going to do a Rocket Raccoon movie and a Groot movie and a Star-Lord movie on their own. They'll all be in the Guardians together.
Excellent. That was a fantastic last question. Well done, sir. I want to thank everyone for coming out. Please